Is the viewing platform, and that's right here.
Yeah.
We're getting lots of people out there using the viewers. All day, night, people are out here using them. The second project will be the floating boardwalk, and the floating boardwalk pieces are here. There'll be 65 of these pieces, and they'll be out onto the lake. And then the third project is the one that we're going to go take a look at.
How many of these pieces? You said 65. How many of them are done now?
Just one is done, and then there's 14 others that are partially done, and then the rest of them will be done up this fall. Soon, we've got a problem right now with material availability, so we're just waiting for the material to come, and then they'll be finishing those boardwalk pieces.
Okay. We're located, Opasquia Trails is located at the far end of Grace Lake Road, and if you see this sign, see that office over there, this is where you're going to come. And we're just going to walk and take some video of the trail.
The supervisor, when we were in here with the kids, or he was in here with the kids, and you're going to see the progress from the trail, which goes basically from the bush into a trail that's 8 feet wide and 1.2 kilometers long. And it's absolutely gorgeous in there right now. That's what we're going to show you.
Okay, we're joined by the Opasquia Trails board here. Let us know what we're looking at.
Well, this is where the trail's going to start. So right up here, the boardwalk's going to leave the office, come all the way across the lake, and then the boardwalk will come up to the shore here, and then we'll extend the trail to the boardwalk. We don't know exactly where the boardwalk's going to come.
Okay.
So you'll come off the boardwalk, the trail will start here because the lake is right there. And then the trail will go this way for about 1.2 kilometers. And then there's a shortcut loop that you'll get to see. So this is the trail that the kids cleared out.
Okay.
It took them about a week to do. And it was all done by hand tools. So those kids worked hard, but they were really motivated. They were driven to do it, and honestly, they had a great time. I think this is probably a highlight of their summer.
This is the Outland Youth Program that you guys had mentioned.
In partnership with Trails Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good partnership.
Trails Canada or the Trans-Canada Trail?
Trans-Canada Trail, and yeah, you're right, Trans-Canada Trail and Outland Youth Employment Project. And of course Opasquia Trails, so we were very happy to partner up with the two of them.
Okay,
and,
so did you receive any funding from Trans-Canada Trails, or
they gave us tools.
Okay, well that's what you need, right?
That's good, and labor. So, and we provided the supervisor to do the job.
Okay, there you go. So we're going to continue walking down the trail here.
Yeah. A bird box here, and now it's over there on the ground. I'm sure if we look at it, we'll see scratch marks and bite marks on it.
Well, so you think that's from the bears then?
Most definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is one of the bird boxes on the trail.
Yeah.
You can see there's some scratching on there, some
see
damage.
He's been chewing on it.
Yeah.
So you can see tooth marks on there.
So
it'd be like a curiosity for the bear. It's like a toy.
So, we have the trail being built, but this is nature, and this is the north, and we are going to see nature on the trail.
Yeah, people will see evidence of black bears here, but black bears are really not a dangerous animal. Like, yeah, it's rare that there's any bad interactions between black bears and people.
The most dangerous animal in the woods is man. So.
Most definitely, yes.
Sorry,
when we were working on the trail, we found like multiple nests a day.
Okay.
And the only way you can find them is by getting stung by them.
Okay.
And then we would put some flagging tape up and hopefully prevent.
And why is the tape all knocked down?
Oh, it'd be the bears again. So we would put tape up, and then we would come back the next day, and sometimes the tape would be down, and the nest would be dug up because the bears like to eat the larvae of the. They weren't bees, they were wasps, yellow jackets.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So there's some evidence of the bear. And I'm sure we'll see. I'm sure we'll see more of that.
So here's the evidence: does a bear shit in the woods?
There you go.
Okay. There's the proof right there.
Yeah, they would see that and
wonder what it is.
what it is and go up and give it a knock and sniff.
We're at another bird box. This one is intact. Guess they gave up.
Give up.
Just some of the spoil pile that the Outland Youth Program had when they were clearing the trail. As board members indicated, you know, it wasn't a pretty trail, like they actually had to cut through it. Where do you put the spoil pile? Well, right back in nature. That'll all mulch down, become a home for all various kinds of insects and little critters and whatnot. So, yeah. Okay, so what are we looking at here?
This is a tamarack tree.
Okay.
And it's kind of remarkable just because of the size of it. It's very large.
Very large. Somebody from the Paul Lumber Company forgot to cut this 50 years ago.
It would be interesting to find out how old that tree is. Maybe we could get forestry to come in and take a core sample. It would be a neat placard to put up here.
Al's got a big reach, but he can't reach around.
That's 6 feet.
Yeah,
Right
there you go.
And I'm not close to touching it.
So one of the many wonders on the Opasquia Trails is this massive tamarack.
Tree huggers walk the trail.
Yeah.
Once again, Shawn Sexsmith is very interested in bear poop on the trail. It's probably a couple days old, so it looks like we're safe right now.
So it's obviously a 4-year-old male.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Wintered about 3 kilometers from
Yeah.
there.
So what's the taste test telling you there, Shawn?
Yeah, taste it. And
No,
Yeah.
he's recording it. It's like a bear.
Yeah.
Came along and scratched it up.
This is a massive birch tree as well that you can see. It's amazing what you can find off the beaten path here in the paw. And look, there's Blake with CJR.
Hi.
you guys should have put your shirts on.
Okay, go.
So you can see the bears have been climbing this tree like over the years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see right up there.
A scar there, and there's a scar there.
Yeah.
So once a bear climbs a trembling aspen or a white poplar, they scratch it, and then those scars will be there probably for the life of that tree.
Okay. Are you interviewing for the trail guide position down the road, or yeah?
I might need those clips for my interview.
So it's not just a passive walk. There's lots of things to see. We're also going to have signage up on the trails to show people, explain to people just exactly what they're seeing. So like Shawn showing you the bear, you know, and that's been there for how many years you don't know. And why did that bear climb that tree? Who knows?
So this signage that you're talking about, is it like the different kinds of trees and you know, the
medicinal use
use of plants?
Different
Okay.
plants and the medicinal use of them. Same thing with the tree. Like what did indigenous people and first peoples use the poplar tree for, the tamarack tree,
Okay.
or the spruce tree? Black poplar, you can make a salve out of the buds. And
So the intent is not just a good day outing for exercise, it's also educational.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see the trail widens out here, and we have the spoil piles that the kids made with Outland Youth in conjunction with Trans-Canada Trail. And they've highlighted some of the flagging for bees and wasps on the trail. Obviously they're going to clean up more, but we're still progressing. Say hi, Heather.
Hi.
Okay, there's another one of Heather's bird boxes.
Good ideas that failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, you know, like if they're around here, then you know that if this is not working, then you just move them, right?
we'll put them back up.
Yeah. So
Funny.
I can feel us getting closer to the lake.
Yes.
So the walk has actually been pretty good so far. It's still not open to the public. Want to stress that. Opasquia Trails will officially announce when it is open because they have to do boardwalks, but we're walking closer to the lake here, and hopefully we can get some good video from down there. And there's Al taking a photo of me videoing him. So Shawn, tell us, what are we looking at here?
Well, this will be the end of the trail. This is where will be the trail will end, and then the plan will be we'll put a platform here, another viewing platform, and perhaps with the binoculars again, so that this will be the destination for people to come to here, and you get to look out onto Grace Lake. A neat thing about Grace Lake is that we think it represents the entire Saskatchewan watershed.
Yeah,
The
all the
delta.
different biodiversity that
Yeah.
we have up here.
And the Saskatchewan River Delta, it's the second largest freshwater delta in the world.
Yeah,
But it's really hard to access. So having this trail here, the trail comes through the deciduous forest, it comes through the boreal forest, and it comes out to a wetland like Grace Lake that represents the Saskatchewan River Delta. And the animals that you're going to see here will be found throughout the entire delta. So when we walked out here, we saw some coots that took off, and then there was some scaup, and I see a grebe out there, and there's some gulls flying around. We could hear an eagle earlier, and that's really without even trying to see any wildlife. So with a bit of effort, this area is really teeming with wildlife.
it's great. So I wasn't aware you were building a second platform.
That's part of
So
the
is
plan,
this what you've cleared right here? Is that the second platform area?
Yeah, I think we'll have the platform up here.
Here.
Oh, up here?
So it'll
Okay.
be right here, so it's kind of elevated. And then maybe we'll put some stilts out here, so it might come to here.
Okay.
And then you have a nice elevated view of the entire lake. And this is all natural. This is natural stones.
Well, you've done a lot of work here. You should be commended. Anything that we can do positive in this community or the tri-community is always a great thing as far as I'm concerned. And if we can get increased tourism as well, you know, there's people that will travel here just to walk this trail.
Absolutely.
Well, as Shawn said, this is an opportunity for people to see Saskatchewan River Delta
Yeah.
in their backyard.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize just what you said about the delta being so large, and the importance when you talk about climate change, migratory birds. You know, like we saw a bunch of migratory birds, and there will be more coming in here throughout the next couple of weeks. This will be huge. There are great blue herons that nest here. We saw cormorants and pelicans and all sorts of birds.
Didn't you mention there was a rookery or a hatchery over on the other side there to me last time?
There's a secret place where there is a rookery. Yeah.
Okay, so
So we're not.
we're not letting anybody know where that is, but it's somewhere around here. And rookery is where hatchlings are hatched.
Yeah, great blue herons nest in the trees, and that's where there's 30 or 40 nests up in the trees where they have their
Oh, wow.
babies and stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, it's very, very impressive. But again, you come out here onto a viewing platform, you can't see anything. Like you're in the bush.
Yeah.
Really,
You're remote.
you can't see where we just came from.
No, not at all.
Like you'd have to go way past the reeds in order to see back over there. So it's like you're in the middle of the Saskatchewan River Delta.
There you go. Say hi, Heather.
Hi.
So we are walking on the path back. There's a short loop. So you don't actually have to walk all the way in and then all the way back. We actually have another trail here. And part of the biodiversity of the program and the trail. It's amazing what we've seen just on this trail so far. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Again, not open to the public yet. Opasquia Trails hopes to have a completion date. However, everything is COVID dependent. And everybody can start enjoying the Opasquia Trails here located at Grace Lake very soon. So this is the long loop here where we went down before. Just came out the short loop.
Anytime you give a kid.
And after our trail walk, we are back in the Opasquia Trails boardroom located in Grace Lake. And we're joined with Shawn Sexsmith and Alan McLauchlan. Guys, thank you very much for the personal tour. And is there anything else you guys want to add?
Well, we really appreciate you coming out. We always love to show it off to people who are interested in it, and we're really excited about when we can actually open it up to the public, because we know it's going to get great reviews and it's going to get lots of use by local people, and we fully anticipate tourists coming here to see what we have to offer.
So Al, you mentioned that the observation deck that's located out here is already in use right now. You said there's like 20, 25 people coming out here every day.
Yeah, it's amazing. We've had that observation deck up for about a year now, and every day we'll be sitting here having a meeting, and we'll see cars driving in, and 4 or 5 people hopping out and going to use the binoculars, or sitting on the picnic tables and having their lunch, or just enjoying the sun. So it's really nice to see that people are using the facility, and as Shawn said, we can't wait until the boardwalk and the trail is open, and I know that it'll be a steady stream of people here.
So the project's not done yet, but people can right now enjoy the boardwalk, which is great. It's got the viewing platform is out there with high power binoculars. People can come out and take a look. Shawn, you mentioned earlier that it's a really good time to come out and visit because of all the migratory birds that are coming in. It's also no mosquitoes.
Yes.
And the weather's beautiful. So if you're looking for something to do in the lunch hour or in the evening or with the kids on the weekend, come on down to Grace Lake. It's at the far end, and you just got to make a right. You'll see the viewing platform. And can you guys tell me, like, your initial goal was like what, $700,000?
Yes, our fundraising goal was about $750,000. We've gotten about 85% of that right now, and we are going to be doing a push for fundraising starting very shortly to make up the rest of it.
So you guys are selling the actual boards on the boardwalk for raising funds. Remind me, how much do those cost?
They cost $100.
$100, and so that's people can get to commemorate their family or somebody else that they wants to bring the memories there. Have you guys gotten any support through the province at all?
The province has been good. We've got a couple grants through the province. We got a big grant through a provincial federal partnership, and but again, it's like any nonprofit. We have to raise every dollar that we have, and because of COVID, our prices for materials went up close to $100,000.
Yeah.
So what we didn't anticipate that. Nobody could anticipate that. So, and we've had really good support from the community as well. So we are going to go back to the community again and ask for just a little bit more support so we can get this boardwalk done.
You guys have had some significant donations by some local people who choose to remain anonymous, but some of those donations are quite extensive, and it's those kinds of people in the community that has made those donations, no matter how big or small, they're making this happen. Yeah. So it truly is a community effort out here, and I know everybody appreciates it. And keep going, guys. You guys are doing good things out here. Anything positive in the community is a good thing. Anything that we can add to the community that's healthy, educational is always a great thing. You guys are to be commended. The entire board and all the volunteers and the Outland Youth Organization and Trans-Canada Trails that has also contributed is also a good thing. So keep up the good work, and we can improve our tourism in the north. And is there any final thing you guys want to mention?
I just want to say thank you again to all our board members. It is a good board. We've worked really hard for the past 2 years, and also to all our supporters. I mean, you'll see people walking around with these T-shirts very shortly. We're selling those. We're selling boards. You mentioned about some of the donations. We had a donation of $20,000, another donation of $30,000, which are really big boosts, because then we can match that $30,000 and that $20,000 with provincial and federal money. So that adds up fairly quickly. And again, I just want to thank everyone, even people that bought one board, $100. That's huge.
huge for us.
So, if people want to find out more, how do they contact Opasquia Trails? Like, are you guys located on Facebook? Who do they contact in order to, maybe donate or find out more information?
Yeah, we have a website, so opasquiatrails.ca, and there's a donate button on there that you can donate using PayPal, or you can get us on Facebook, or contact any one of our board members, and they'll certainly help you out.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. We're just wrapping up this interview here. Again, Shawn Sexsmith and Alan McLauchlan invited us out here today. You get a chance, come on out here. The trail's not open officially yet, but they hope to have it open soon. All COVID dependent, material dependent. And what a beautiful gift that we can add to the local area. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ralph.